Hello YouTube friends, how are you doing today? I hope very well. Today we're going to talk about a wireless microphone, and the reason is I have this microphone here which I've been using for quite a while. It's 10 feet long, which is way too long by the way. Plugs into my computers or to my GoPro, and I have a GoPro Hero 8. I'm sorry, 9. And what happens is I'm shackled when I try to move around or do something. I don't really give you guys the best looks at things sometimes. So I'm going to go ahead and change that by getting and showing you my newest purchase, which is the Hollyland, the Lark M1, M as in Mary 1, wireless lavalier microphone. I bought it from Amazon. It was on sale. It says it's on sale for $109, and that it was 30% off. So $109, 30% off, and I am about to open it and show it to you, and then we're going to test it out and see how it really works. It's supposed to have just a really large range in feet, so I'm going to walk around in here, and then we're going to go outside a little bit and see what you guys think. So I'm looking forward to showing you this, and I have my fingers crossed. Well, here we go. So it's the Hollyland Lark 1, and it just says digital wireless microphone. So just the front of the box, and one-click noise cancellation. That will be very good when I'm outside, of course. Portable charging case, you'll see. Light and compact, and HD audio. And as you can see here, it shows the case, and it looks like it might have 2 microphones and a transmitter or a receiver. And here we go on the back. There's just a bunch of info. I'm not going to take you through all that. Just tells you the different uses you could have for it. Video blog, interviewing, podcast, live streaming. And that's it. So let's go ahead and open it up. All right, I got everything off, and here we go. Inside is just the case, and here it is. Feels nice. It is very light, by the way. The case itself is very light. It's got a little, I guess that's a little handle. You can attach it to certain things, whatever they they may be. That's a little piece of rubber around here, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like you can make it larger or smaller, and it's the zipper also here. So let's open it up and let's see what's in here. I didn't do a tremendous amount of research on this, so as a result, you and I are really looking at a lot of things for the first time. So here we go. So the first thing we've got is what I would say is the charger case. And it's got an exterior protective paper on the outside, so I'll take that off. So once you get the external wrapping off, here you go. And it looks like this. It's light, number one. Number two is it's smooth, a bit glossy. So I mean, that's fine, nothing big there. And here's the charge point. So it's a USB-C charge that you would use on it right here, as you can see. And that's that. So let's open that before we look at other stuff. And so here we got, based on the clip, a microphone. I'll put it there. Oh, it must have some charge already to it. And the same here is a second one. There's a little blue tape to take off there. And again, you could, let me get it closer, you could see the clip. And then finally we have, so I'm going to use my words, and I'm hoping and assuming it's a transmitter. And that also, now that has not necessarily a clip as much as it looks like it may slide into the rail on the top of the GoPro. I'll show you that and we'll see if that's what it does. That would be nice if it did that. If not, it does have a clip. This will be for an out. Here's the power button right here. And then right there is for a line out. So I'm going to put this back in here, and I might charge it. And there we go. And it looks like there's two magnets on the bottom. And again, I'll take this blue tape off. You could see it better. It would be, they may not be magnets, just simply contacts. And it fits in like that, and there we go. And yeah, so all three of them have contacts on the bottom. So I'm going to sit that aside for a while. Here we have a couple of accessories. So this obviously goes on top of the microphone. Without looking at details, this would be for wind. And we have one for the other microphone. So very nice. We have two filters. I'm going to call them wind filters. Oh, and so if you open up this flap here, there's a bunch of other stuff in here because I will need an adapter cable. So what I'm expecting is I could plug this into the line out and into my GoPro. I have a media mod on my GoPro, and I'll show you that. For all you Apple fans out there, this looks like a lightning adapter right here, or a lightning plug, and into this jack here. So this is a USB-C and the stereo jack here. So I might have everything I need. I wasn't quite positive. Here's another something. So anyway, this one here, the USB-C, from my standpoint, I have an Android phone. So this would plug into my Android phone. And I guess I could even plug it into my computer. We'll be testing all that. So there's all the adapters. And here's the quick start guide, and all of that stuff is in here in another packet that was in the back. So there is everything. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just charge this a bit. Well, actually, I think it's fully charged. Okay, here's what we have here. So I'll start with that. This is the status light here. So it looks like it has some charge to it. Of course, you could see right here the microphone where it feeds into. And over here we have, this is both a pairing button, the yellow button is pairing and noise cancellation. And this one right here, that's black on black, so you probably can't see it, but that is the power button. And underneath we have the contacts for charging, and we have a C cable, USB-C would go in there, and it could be for charging, it could be for connecting it to something else, etc. I don't know quite yet. This is the transmitter, as we said in the beginning, and I tested this clip. So you see that clip there? Well, it turns out that clip, in fact, does fit easily into the rail on top of my GoPro. So that is what I'm going to do. And the instructions indicate that it just automatically connects. We'll find that out soon. Here. And I'm going to connect it into my GoPro. So what I did is I connected my transmitter to my GoPro using the adapters that came with it. This is the other receiver. So I have a receiver I'm using right now. I don't know if it works. I'm hoping that you can hear me, and you can hear me very well using it. I'm going to tap on it and see if that does anything. It looks like it does, so I think I'm connected. I'm going to test it in a minute. and take this card out and see if I am. So I will show you what this looks like on a different camera shortly. But where I am right now is I am going to walk away. I'm going to point it at that door. So here I am. I think I'm only about maybe 20 feet away. So I'm about 20 feet away. And the microphone is here. I'll try to lift it up. Hello. Testing, testing. And I'm going to actually go into another room while you look outside at the palm tree and just see if it works. I am in another room. I am behind a wall in another room. I'm going to test something else out because you must think I look weird even without these. But anyway, I have both microphones from the set on, and the reason is I want to test stereo input. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is just test to see if both microphones receive input, and I'll be able to tell that on one of the software programs I have. And also, it's very windy today outside, or at least I should say it's windy outside. So I'm going to go outside and try to do the noise canceling also. So let's see what happens. So first I'm going to simply get up and walk, and I would say I'm again somewhere in the neighborhood of probably 20 feet or so away from you, and at least there's not as much light coming in right now. So I'm going to go ahead and go outside here, and again, if you could see, and I don't think you can, there's some trees out here, you could see them blowing, and every so often it blows pretty good. So here I am now outside. So the wind is coming right at me. So, well, here I am again. I listened to the first one, and a couple things. One is the sound was great inside the unit. Two was the minute I opened the door and went outside, you couldn't hear a word I said. So I've gone ahead and put these, I'm going to call them wind protectors, whatever they happen to be called, on both of the microphones. So I'm going to go outside and test. And again, it's even windier right now than it was. So here we go. I am outside again. It's even more windy than I was out here. And with that, so again, it's relatively windy. I am now back inside, and hopefully this is sounding good to you, or at least better right now. So I've walked around a bit. I'm going to go again into this room. I tried it yesterday. So here I am in another room behind the wall. So let's see what, if anything, you can hear once I went outside and went into another room. Just modest improvement. And at some point you couldn't hear me again while I was out there, but that's a bit unfair because I was also out against a rail on the far side. Anyway, I am going to push this button here, and that is a noise canceling button. And so I see that that turned from blue to green. And let me check this one. I'm guessing this one's still blue, but I'm not sure if they both change. Oh, they both change. So let me see what this, if anything, does. And here we go. I will be right back. I'm going outside again. I won't go against the far rail though, and we'll see what you think. So again, the sound is just great inside here, by the way. I'm outside again, and I'm not talking quite as loud, so part of it is my fault because there's a bunch of people out here. So I'm going over here. Very, very windy. I don't know if this is making things any better or not. And right now, hoping that I'm going to talk a little bit louder for you and see what you can hear. Okay? That is it. And I'll check this one out. Again, I did realize and check the two microphones were receiving the sound. So that was one thing I did want to accomplish. So here's a summary of what I've seen so far. One is the unboxing was a nothing, of course. It has a nice case that you put all the equipment in. It's got this case, which is a charging case, and it holds your microphones and the transmitter in it. There's a series of attachments. So you need to know, or you should know, that you can attach it to an iPhone, an Android phone. In my case, I also have attached it to my desktop computer, which means I would be able to attach it to my laptop. And the original reason I got it, I can also attach it so simply to my GoPro. So everything came with it that I needed. I didn't have to order anything new, any new adapters or anything. Everything was right there. When you take these out, they just connect immediately to the transmitter. I didn't have to pair anything at all. It does work in mono or stereo, so that part was also very good to me. My range so far has been about 20 feet. Well, no, I went outside, so I'm going to make it 25 to 30 feet outside. The sound where I'm outside with the wall in between us didn't work well, but with a clear path, it worked just great. So right now, I think it's exactly what I wanted. The price was right at $109 at Amazon for it, and it's everything I needed, and no more wires to trip over or to find out it's not really plugged in, even though I thought it was. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you have, like I said, phones, GoPros, laptops, whatever, this is your product.